Here we have a word problem. Okay, let's go over the question. If the average of three consecutive odd numbers is 13, find the numbers. So we have to be very careful with the phrase three consecutive odd numbers, not just three consecutive numbers, three consecutive odd numbers. So there are three numbers and all the three numbers are odd numbers, all of them must be consecutive. For example, if I assume 5 as the first odd number, what is the next odd number, consecutive odd number? So that's 7. So what should I do to get 7 from this 5? So if I assume 5 as the first odd number, to get the next consecutive odd number, I have to add 2 to the first number. Okay, what should I do to get the next consecutive odd number after 7? It's very simple, the same thing. I have to add 2 to 7, then I'll be getting 9. So 5, 7, 9 are three consecutive odd numbers. But I'm not sure whether the first odd number is 5. So I do not know in this case. So for that, I have to assume x as the first odd number. Okay, to get the next consecutive odd number, what should I do? I have to add 2 to the first odd number x, then the next consecutive odd number will be x positive 2. So what should I do to get the next consecutive odd number? The same thing, I have to add 2 to this one to get the next consecutive odd number. When I add 2 to this stuff, then I'll be getting x positive 4. Because already we have x positive 2, when I add 2 to this one, 2 plus 2 will become 4. So the third odd number is x positive 4. So x positive 2, x positive 4 are the required three consecutive odd numbers. So once I get the value of x, I can know the first odd number, second odd number, third odd number. So the three consecutive odd numbers can be known. Okay, now let's go over the information we have in the question. Average of three consecutive odd numbers is 13. That is, if I find the average of these three consecutive odd numbers, that is equal to 13. How can we find the average of three consecutive odd numbers? We have to add all the three numbers and divide by 3. So whenever I want to get average of three quantities, I just have to add the three quantities and divide by 3. So this is the average of three consecutive odd numbers. It is equal to 13. So that is already given in the question. That is the average of three consecutive odd numbers is 13. Okay, to solve for x, first let's simplify the expression in the numerator over here. So x plus x, 2x plus x will be 3x, and when I combine this 2 and 4, it will be 6. So 3x positive 6 over 3 equals to 13. Okay, now I'm going to multiply both sides of this equation by 3 to get rid of the denominator on the left side 3. So 3 will cancel out. I get 3x positive 6 equals to 13 times 3 is 39. Okay, now I subtract 6 from both sides. When I do so, positive 6, negative 6 will cancel out. I get 3x equals to 39, negative 6 will be 33. Okay, now I have the equation 3x equals to 33. So to solve for x, I have to divide both sides by 3. Then 3 will cancel out. I get x equals to 3 goes into 3 1 times. 3 goes into 33 11 times. So x equals to 11. That means the first odd number here is 11. So the next consecutive odd number to get, I have to plug in x is equal to 11 over here. Then 11 plus 2 will become 13. So to get the third odd number, I have to plug in x equals to 11 over here. 11 positive 4 will be 15. So the required three consecutive odd numbers are 11, 13 and 15. Okay, we can verify our answer. That is, if I find the average of these three consecutive odd numbers, it must be equal to 13 according to the question. Okay, let's find the average of the three consecutive odd numbers 11, 13 and 15. For that, we have to add the three consecutive odd numbers and divide by 3. So when I add 11, 13, 15, 11 plus 13 will be 24, 24 positive 15 will be 39 over 3. 3 goes into 3 1 times. Here 3 goes into 3 1 times. 3 goes into 9, 13. So I'm getting 13. So the average of 11, 13, 15 is 13. So the answer what we got is correct. So the required three consecutive odd numbers are 11, 13 and 15.